Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to the Liberty Times, John No, Assistant Secretary of War for Indo-Pacific Security Affairs, announced at a congressional hearing that the Department of War is actively exploring various security assistance options for Taiwan to be presented to leadership, including Secretary of War Pete Hegseth and President Donald Trump. He emphasized that the U.S. encourages allies to increase defense spending and specifically urged Taiwan's political parties to cooperate in passing a special defense budget. This budget aims to fund critical defense gaps, aligning with President Lai Ching-te's commitment to raise core defense spending to 5% of GDP by 2030. Despite past opposition from the KMT-led coalition, U.S. Indo-Pacific Commander Samuel Paparo stressed the importance of integrated air and missile defense and timely delivery of F-16s. Paparo also detailed potential non-kinetic tactics China might employ to gain control over Taiwan, such as united front, information, and legal warfare, as well as seizing small islands or imposing blockades, while noting Beijing has not ruled out military action. South Korea's intelligence agency, the National Intelligence Service, NES, has issued a government-wide security advisory, warning about the escalating threat of artificial intelligence capable of autonomously conducting cyber attacks. According to UPI, the agency has identified advanced AI models like Anthropic's Mythos as a potential game-changer in cyber warfare. These systems can independently detect system weaknesses, design intrusion pathways, and generate malicious code in real time, going beyond merely assisting human hackers. Officials cited a case where Mythos reportedly uncovered a long undetected vulnerability in OpenBSD and designed an exploitation route. The NES highlighted that the threat is no longer theoretical, mentioning a February incident where unidentified hackers allegedly used AI models, including Claude and ChatGPT, to breach a Mexican federal government system, exposing sensitive data. The agency emphasized the need for thorough preparedness against these unpredictable risks, especially for critical infrastructure, and plans to discuss countermeasures with Anthropic later this month. UPI. According to Thai Sounds, a Pentagon assessment submitted to U.S. lawmakers suggests that clearing mines from the Strait of Hormuz could take up to 6 months and is unlikely to commence before the ongoing war with Iran concludes. This revelation, reported by U.S. media on Wednesday, has caused frustration among both Democratic and Republican members of Congress, as it implies that the economic impact, particularly on gasoline and crude oil prices, could persist well into the year or even longer. Iran is believed to have laid 20 or more mines, some remotely via GPS and others by small vessels, making detection challenging for U.S. forces. While a Pentagon spokesperson confirmed some details, they disputed the 6-month closure scenario as inaccurate and unacceptable to the defense secretary. This development follows a U.S.-Israeli attack on Iran in late February, with Iran beginning mine-laying in March. Despite a recent indefinite ceasefire announced by President Trump, Iran's closure of the strait after firing on an oil tanker last weekend has halted shipping again. Experts warned that the potential 6-month clearance timeline could significantly impact global oil and gas markets due to concerns from insurance companies, shipowners, and captains regarding the risks of traversing the mined waters. China's third-generation independent superconducting quantum computer, named Origin Wukong, has achieved a significant milestone by integrating artificial intelligence, AI, computing capabilities. This advancement, announced by the Anhui Provincial Key Laboratory of Quantum Computing Chips, signifies a move from merely usable to user-friendly China's homegrown quantum computing power. The integration allows China's quantum computing resources to be systematically incorporated into the AI application ecosystem for the first time. Guo Guoping, director of the lab, highlighted that the fusion of quantum computing and AI is a pivotal direction for the next generation of computing, offering a novel approach to overcome existing bottlenecks and limitations. To facilitate this synergy, the research team has introduced several quantum AI tools, including the Origin Brain Quantum Knowledge Large Model and the QPanda 3 Runtime MCP service. Origin Brain aims to assist researchers, educators, and developers by providing intelligent knowledge services, thereby lowering entry barriers in quantum computing. QPanda 3 Runtime MCP enables users to submit tasks via natural dialogue, making quantum computing power available on demand and enhancing usability. The 72 computing qubit Origin Wukong has already provided quantum computing services globally since January 2024. The team is now exploring hybrid quantum AI algorithms for sectors like electric power, finance, and industry to offer more precise and efficient decision-making support. This development was reported by China Daily. Ukraine is actively pursuing a direct meeting between President Zelensky and Russian President Putin, aiming to inject new momentum into the stalled US-led peace initiatives. According to Kyiv's top diplomat, Ukraine has requested Turkey's mediation for such a summit and is also engaging with other potential host nations. This push comes as peace talks mediated by the US have seen little progress on key issues, exacerbated by Washington's focus on the conflict in Iran. Meanwhile, Russia reported that Ukrainian drone strikes hit residential buildings deep within its territory, resulting in civilian casualties, including a woman and a child. Analysts suggest Putin believes time is on his side, anticipating a weakening of Western support for Ukraine. The protracted war continues with heavy losses on both sides, while Ukraine is expanding its domestic drone and missile production to target Russian military infrastructure. From Yahoo News. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.